Hello and welcome back. I'm Nicole, a cottage witch, and today I thought I'd do a little walkthrough of the Noble Moon Tarot, which I just got a couple days ago. Haven't even shuffled it yet. The first thing I'll say is the box is going to go immediately. It's going right straight into recycling. First of all, I'm not going to put it back on because I won't be able to get it back off because there's no thumb hole or anything. So it's quite difficult to separate. And then this is the inside situation, which just like, sorry, but no. Like, it's cute, but also the cards just slide around in there. So that's all getting recycled, and I'm gonna find, excuse me, a bag or something, even though I tend to prefer boxes because I just store them all on a bookshelf. Everything else, though, seems fantastic. And I will link her Etsy shop down below. I got it on Kickstarter, and so it just arrived. But my understanding is she's gonna sell it on her Etsy shop after all the Kickstarter once it's been delivered, so that's cool. So I'm gonna just keep the book to the side for a second and go through the cards first. And then if I need to look things up, I'll see if it's in a guidebook. It's got this little title card. The backs are cute. This is the deck I got because I like collage decks. I don't mind decks with people in them, but I don't like the portraiture where they're looking at you. Also, nudity warning. That's going to be a thing. But this isn't so much that, so I thought, yeah, okay, I can work with this. And also, because the tarot, what are they called? Tarot of Love and Goddess of Love and Tarot of Aphrodite, I think, are the other two very, very pink decks out there at the moment. And they're sort of these decks that I wanted to like and just don't. With apologies to the creators. Like, if that's your thing, go to town. But no, they're not gonna work for me. So this one, though, is really interesting. I quite like it. Oh, and she says, so it is inclusive. I think part of this was actually on the Kickstarter page, because she talks about her reasoning for doing it and then wanting to represent all sorts of different bodies, mostly female presenting, but there are also other folks in here too, so that's cool. All sorts of ethnicities and just, you know, variety of people. Is there anything else I was gonna say? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm clearly super organized for this, but anyway. The Fool is cute with the little rabbits. Sometimes the people I recognize, like, okay, I'll zoom in here for a second. This is from I Dream of Jeannie, and I hardly ever know TV shows, but I recognize that one, and that's cool. Yeah, I like that one. Excuse me. Pomegranates, like, it's got a lot of symbolism here from the Rider-Waite-Smith, so there's clearly a connection. But yeah, it's very, very pink, which I'm enjoying. I used to be an anti-pink person back when I thought that if I was going to be, like, when I was a kid, I was pretty tomboyish, and thought if I was going to like that sort of thing, then I couldn't like pink, which is, of course, ridiculous. So I am re-embracing pink along with all the other fun colors. That's interesting. Can't read that writing. Don't know if it's in English. Sort of in English. That's cute. Are those Sphinx cats? I feel like they're Sphinx cats. Funny looking animals. Yeah, so this is my accepting the fact that, yeah, actually, I like pink. I mean, I like a lot of colors. What's this nonsense about, you know, if you like blue or other colors. You can't like pink. Oop, there's a little bit of a bow in there. Some of them. Oh well. So yeah. This is, I can't tell if it's very dark on camera or not. Hopefully this works out. It's just a bit shadowy in person, that one. That's okay. Death. I'm gonna check the guidebook and see if there's anything about that figure. Okay. New numbers. So the guidebook, I've only briefly glanced at it, but it looks pretty good. It's got some keywords and meanings and then other associations and affirmation. And then a ritual, which is actually kind of cool. I've only read a couple of the rituals. One of them is just not for me. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. New Orleans St. Patrick's Cemetery number 2. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't say anything about the figure in it, but that's okay. Some of it, I can't tell if the lighting is going to work on camera. Some of the cards have darkish areas, which are okay in person, but hopefully it'll be okay on my phone as well. Deity Kali. Savasana. That's a meditation, death meditation. Might actually do that one. Okay. That's that. Yeah, there's a bit of a... This could just be... Because I can't remember where this came from. Somewhere in the US, I think. It's very dry here, though. So sometimes, if it comes from someplace humid, to here, anything paper or wood can get warped, which is fun. So that might not be like anything the creator could have done anything about. I don't know. The devil. Interesting. I wonder, I know it didn't cite I Dream of Jeannie in here. I wonder if it'll have any of the figures. Whoops. Or if you just, or if it doesn't really matter who they are, and it's just sort of the feeling, the energy of the imagery. Devil, sometimes seen as the angel Uriel. Okay. No, so it doesn't. And it seems like it doesn't for most of the figures, but that's okay. As long as I'm not supposed to have to know who's who. Because I don't. Ooh, that's interesting. Look at these two. Flying figures. They're like human butterfly figures or something. That's cool. All the little yods? What are they? Whatever those are called. Cool. I like that one. Oh, that's cute. That's a very nice sun card. Judgment. Little pink ghosts. Okay, that's funny. Oh, and the figures all around in the corners are women too. Cool. Is this hollyhock stalk or something? For the Ace of Wands. I like this one too. Something different. So this is White Sage and Palo Santo and some other bundle, I don't know. Let's actually see what it says about one of the minors. Whoops. Oh, that's the 2 of Wands description. Okay. So, 3 smudge sticks. Okay. Self-mastery meditation. That's cool. I might have to try some of these rituals and meditations and things. At one point in the majors, the image and the text were on opposite pages. And then at some point they ended up, this is the 3 of Wands, and now we've got the picture for the 4 of Wands, so it's on the back, so, which is fine. I just started looking at the wrong one by mistake, but you know, I think you figure it out pretty quickly. So that's a shorter description. Some of these have much longer. I guess it's mostly the ritual that is different. So for the minors, it looks like there's a shorter description. And then the rituals vary in length. At least that generally seems to be the case. All right, carrying on. I'm actually kind of like this one. Ostrich. Okay, I mean, I've never tried writing an ostrich, but I can't imagine it's, you know, straightforward. That's nice. Ooh, I like this one. I like that one a lot. She looks like a witch or something, which I'm totally okay with. That's cute. Yeah, so I liked the idea of like the tarot of Aphrodite and stuff with old statues and things in the pictures better than I actually liked the final product, which is not like a criticism of it. I'm not saying it's a bad final product, it was just not for me. But this sort of imagery with the black and white or sepia photos is really working for me. I like it. Oh, it's lotuses. Okay, so for the cups, we've got lotus instead of a hollyhock. I mean, that works. And there were 2 different, this was at the beginning, but there were 2 different 2 of Cups. Should you want something different? I think that was the only one there was a duplicate of. That's interesting. That's I assume that's cherry blossoms. Looks like it anyway. Cherry blossom season. That's a thought-provoking choice, which I don't mind. And all the flowers. I like all the flowers on the deck too, because it's pretty. And sometimes I do actually like pretty things. And that's nice. I like this one. Oh, it's wings on the head. Okay. Knight of Cups. Cute. Ooh, I like this one. Is she a mermaid? Yeah, she is. And the baby's a mermaid too. Okay, I like her. Don't think she's gonna put up with much nonsense. I really like the colors on that one. That's very pretty. Oh, the pink moon. Nice. I like that as well. Oh, that's nice. An interesting Page of Swords picture. Cool. Yeah, the cards are definitely doing a little bowing. Which is a bit weird, but oh well. Ooh. Excuse me. Interesting. I guess that works for me. I wasn't sure about it at first glance, because this is always one of those cards that I have feelings about, but Yeah, it's alright. King of Swords. Alright, now we're into the Pentacles. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. That's cute. Cute, cute. Pentacles. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the color palette in this one. Oh, she's making bread. Okay. Couldn't tell what she was doing at first. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, that's cute too. This seems like the only really portraity one. Well, one of the only portraity ones. Not sure about that. That's nice. I like her. All right. So that, oh, and it's got this sort of pink, slightly peachy pink gilding. It is a little bit sharpish, but it's not too bad, I don't think. And yeah, it's definitely doing this. If that's the sort of thing that drives people around the bend, I think it'll be fine. Whoops. Also, don't mind the fact that I can't shuffle for anything, because it's not my strong suit. And I don't usually do it on this particular cloth background thing, so I expect this will go perhaps not very well, but we shall see. Also, my fingers are too short for cards, so I just shuffle the corners and then push them together, whoops, and then get it stuck in the fabric. Yep, that sounds like something I would do if I didn't pull it right off the table. Which is also a definite possibility. I mean, so ignoring the fact that I'm terrible at shuffling, it does seem pretty good. Like there's nothing wrong with I'm not a cardstock expert, so I can't like review things like that for people, but you know, it seems good to me. That's what I'll say. All right, 7 of Wands. Oh, close. It's close. All right. Might have to not break the binding, because you don't actually have to break the binding, people. You can just stretch it out nice and gently. Stretch the binding. It requires a little bit more patience. But totally possible. Anyway. So, 7 of Wands. Little bookish tangent there. Exhilarating competition, adrenaline-filled success, rising to the top, overcoming jealousy, and ill will of haters and opponents. A competitor, so about this card specifically, a competitor skillfully leaps over the sticks of the opponents. The sensation of flying through the air is invigorating. The taste of victory is exhilarating. The electrifying vitality that surges through the victor's body is the greatest of awards to be won. It can be lonely at the top, but right now this is of no concern. And some of the associations you can see there. The affirmation is, my obstacles make me stronger, and so I thrive. And it's got a ritual visualization to go with it, which I won't read because it's a bit long, but yeah. Okay, that's, you know, I like it. I don't have any more definitive thoughts on it at the moment, other than I like it. Once I use it, perhaps I will have developed more thoughts. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say about the Noble Moon Tarot. It's very pretty and very cute. It comes with a little hardcover, not so little hardcover guidebook. It seems pretty good to me. I'm kind of bored of like little white books like that. You know, if that's all somebody can afford to produce, it's fine. I will just ignore it. And then people who need it can use it, you know, that's cool. But I like guidebooks that have a little something more interesting. Oops, this one doesn't really want to stretch. Stretch, getting creaky. Yeah, this guidebook seems to have a little something extra with the rituals and the associations and affirmations and whatnot. So that's kind of nice. I enjoy that sort of thing, which means that I might actually stand a chance of using the guidebook for this one. I mean, I might not. I don't tend to use a lot of guidebooks because they tend to all be very similar. But, you know, if it's got a little something different about it, I may give it a go, which this one does. So that is pretty cool. And see, if you just stretch out the thing like that, then it will stay open, more or less. Needs a little bit more stretching out. Without breaking the binding, you don't have to break the spine. I don't know where that's come from. I feel like that's a TikTok thing, where people feel like you have to break the spine of new books. You don't. Anyway, librarian pro tip there. Although I don't actually work as a librarian at the moment. Anyway, that's enough out of me. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.